Hey everyone, my name is Nitin, and today I'm going to represent about the role of ecotourism in protecting uh, the natural environment areas. So the objective of this research is to highlight the role of ecotourism as innovative form of tourism that is attracting growing number of tourists around the world, and to create awareness of the national protected areas and to need to preserve it. And the main aim of is to demonstrate the vital role of ecotourism in protecting the natural areas and national park by promoting a sustainable tourism. And this research will present a case study of Corbett National Park in India, and it will show how ecotourism is sufficiently planned and properly managed to generate positive impact on national protected areas. So the content which I will be covering um, is the research title, background and introductory statement, a brief introduction about the Corbett National Park, and research question will be there as well. We will also highlight the literature review. What are the literature review are associated with this topic? Aim and objective of the research will be there as well. Research methodology and data analysis, ethical consideration by keeping in mind not to hurt the sentiments of the others, and there will be a schedule or a Gantt chart, and in the end I also provide the references as well. My research title is An Investigation into the Importance and Role of Ecotourism in Protecting the Biodiversity of Corbett National Park in India. So the research proposal is going to reflect the role and importance of ecotourism in protecting the natural areas. So a protected area is clearly defined as geographical space, recognized, dedicated, and managed through legal or other effective means to achieve the long-term conservation of nature with associated ecosystem services and cultural values. So there will be an investigation like how ecotourism is helping in protecting the biodiversity of Corbett National Park. So this research is important in every aspect of human and planet life. It can make a difference in protecting the natural environment because it creates a support for protected areas and increase environment awareness both among tourists and among residents. So to appreciate natural assets and participate in their protection when they see that level of interest in the region by visitor, which brings new job opportunities. There are many benefits of ecotourism that bring harmony among local communities and promote conservation. Tourism can have adverse impacts on the destination, its community, and it may destroy the natural beauty of the um, environment, and again without any responsibility. However, traveling under the norms of ecotourism can sustain the environment and boost the economic condition. So about the background introductory statement, the research proposal is going to reflect the role and importance of ecotourism in protecting the natural protected areas. The research proposal will also share the aim of ecotourism to sustain the most valuable natural areas on Earth. And this research is important in every aspect of human and planet life. So my research is on the Corbett National Park, which is in India, and it is the oldest national park in India. It was founded in 1936 as a Heli National Park to protect the endangered Bengal tigers, which were on extinction. It is in Nainital district of Uttarakhand and was named after Jim Corbett. He is the one who played the main role in sustaining the natural protected areas. The park has sub-Himalayan belt geographical and ecological characteristics. An ecotourism destination, it contains 488 different species of plants and diverse variety of fauna. The increase in tourist activity, among other problems, continue to present a serious challenge to park ecological balance. Corbett has been a haunt for tourists and wildlife lovers for a long time. Tourism activities are only allowed in selected areas of Corbett Tiger Reserve so that the people can get an opportunity to see its splendid landscape and the diverse wildlife. In recent years, the number of people coming here has increased dramatically. Presently, every season more than 90,000 visitors come to the park from India and other countries. So my research question is how ecotourism is beneficial to protect the biologic biodiversity of Corbett National Park, Uttarakhand Forest, India. The aim of this research. The aim of the research is to fully promote ecotourism as a crucial source of sustaining the natural protected areas of Corbett National Park in India. The objective of the research. My objective is to investigate the components of ecotourism in natural protected areas of Corbett National Park. I have to fully understand what are the components included in the ecotourism in order to protect the natural protected areas of Corbett National Park. My second objective is to guidance on tourism activities to minimize disturbance to biodiversity in the conservation areas. I have to use a literature review which is rated on the guidance on tourism. How can we minimize the disturbance coming through a mass tourism or coming through visitors from different places? Third point is to analyze the perception of the host population, tourism, entrepreneur, managers, and local authorities of tourism development, and to study the condition under which tourism could expand further without any increase in negative effects. So there will be an interview with the local population and with the tourism managers or the local authorities of the Corbett National Park in order to understand their perception, in order to understand their expectations, so that at the same time we can also expand the tourism without creating a negative impacts on the Corbett National Park. Fourth point, my fourth objective is based on the literature review and the research finding to propose a rational framework for the tourism development and the planning process. So once I have a literature review, once I have the primary and research, then I have to do a finding like what thing I can provide a rational framework for the development and the planning process. So literature review. I will be choosing the literature review or primary work of the other authors. Like for example, I have taken a review from Hitchcock and Hughes, and so it is related to the protected areas plays an important role in achieving the sustainable development and conservation of natural or protected areas. So I will be using a literature review which is related to my aim, my objective, and so that it will help me in creating a rational, in creating a really productive approach for Jim Corbett National Park. Research, methodology, and data analysis. So this research section will examine two major research philosophies. One is positivism and second one is interpretivism. So the positivism, I will be using a number of visitors or tourists visit the national park figure and financial data as per the season, because to do the statistical and critical analysis to understand in which month they have higher number of visitors and how higher number of walkers is affecting the protected and local community. And about the interpretivism, this research is also based on keeping in mind the various kind of concept, theories, and would be describing the importance of qualitative data through interview as a data collection. Due to research overseas, there will be a telephonic interview with the wildlife management of Corbett National Park. In telephonic interview, the question will be related to ecological characteristics, decrease in the diversity of plants and fauna, and increase in the tourist activities. I will also be asking them what step and strategy is being used by them to control the or maintain the ecological balance of the national park. Research approach. The research approach would be a deductive approach in which theories proceed data and compare strategies. Theories used in the literature review with practice-oriented work and put the theories first to implement in the form of practice-oriented work. After critically analyzing the interview and local community survey, I will provide the best suited recommendation from the theories discussed in the literature review. Research strategy for the primary research is based on survey with the local community and the telephonic interview, which is already discussed. Um, because the objective of the research is to identify and critically analyze the role of ecotourism for national park, which can be only achieved by having a telephonic interview with the wildlife management. And the second objective is to understand its surroundings, such as local community. So I would be planning to conduct 50 survey between the ages of 18 to 40 people and covering the gender and occupation also. So there will be a survey with the local community. I need to know the expectation, what exactly their perception is all about the visitor who is coming to visit the Jim Corbett National Park. So I have to understand their point of view because they are the local community who is living over there. So during the interview, I have to keep the ethical consideration. So there will be a proper ethical consideration keeping in mind. So during the participant observation and interview, one's peer raises the ethical problem, data directly related to the nature of the research technique employed. Responsibility to the research will be on to be agreed before the starting of the research. The researcher must be fully competent and aware what is there in the research. So researcher has used clear and makes data available when checking is needed. To maintain the autonomy of the research, the research must be conducted with right methods. And regarding the responsibility to participant audience, I will ensure while conducting the research nobody is harmed. I will ensure all the work of the research will be kept confidential and allow time for review the research and proper permission of ownership of the data. And I will also ensure to give an individual data privacy and give respect and sensitivity to people as per their segments such as age, gender, religion, culture, to give an opportunity to participants to withdraw the data anytime. So there will be a proper ethical consideration keeping in mind related to people background, and if they are comfortable they can participate in this research. So I have scheduled a timetable for my research. I will be using a Gantt chart, and this is just an example of the Gantt chart picture. I will be using my own Gantt chart which will be there in my research proposal. So it will show how exactly my work is divided, and there might be a delay in the work as well because there's going to be a telephonic interview and there's going to be a survey. So it's an overseas, so it will take some time. So I really apologize for that my timetable going to be a bit delayed, and as of now my interviews are still in under process. So it's just because of COVID is happening and it's an overseas interview, it will take some time. And these are the references which I have used in this presentation. So just in case you are really eager, you can go ahead and you can click the references. It can give you a proper knowledge about it.